Hey, howdy, and I'm good morning, and whatever. It's Monday. It's almost 2025. Anyway, I was sick over Christmas. Christmas was canceled because of it. I was a little bit concerned about being contagious. I don't think I was. Apparently, it was just me. Had sinuses and throat and just lungs. Just everything went bad all of a sudden on me, and I was really laid up for quite a few days. Just bad, and I did not want to go out or circulate around people because I was worried that it might be something, like a COVID. Like I just didn't know what it was. A lot of people sick over this Christmas, which was really shameful. Anyways, got a box in a couple of weeks ago from a friend of mine over there at Tesmen. Tesmen makes a lot of different meters. I'm just going to throw this one out to you and just show you. This is a Tesmen meter, for example. They also do a probe. I don't have the probe handy right now to show it to you. I've misplaced it somewhere in a toolbox right now. You know how that goes. Anyways, they sent this over, and this is from my gal Eileen over there at Tesmen, so I just thought I'd take a quick look at it because really didn't have time to, been just like say laid up and sick and everything. So I got a card. Oh man, a little note, and that's cool. Look at this thing. It's a Christmas card, but when you open it, it's sort of like a little bit of a 3D with Santa and the tree and everything. That is so nice. Oh man, I have got to thank Tesmen they are super thoughtful when it comes to this sort of thing. And a little note from Aileen here, just saying Merry Christmas and looking forward to next year or more stuff that we'll be looking at from their product lines. In the meantime, we've got looks like. Yeah. Oh, got Merry. I hear jingle bells. Oh yeah, Santa for hanging on your door or wherever. Oh, that is cool. That is so Christmassy. And then I've got there's a keychain from Tesmen. Very, very nice. And also we have, and there's one of the things that Tesmen does do is they do have one of those combo pliers, the wire stripper pliers. Also you can nail your solderless type connectors, ring connectors on there to wiring and stuff when you're doing it. That's the sort of thing that they do. I mean, that's what they do. I just wanted to see if they have the nope, that's a keychain, but that is the one of the Tesmen wire. Actually, that's an amp probe and voltmeter system that they make. They have lots of different electrical products. Try to put some kind of link in the description below for some of the stuff they have, and a lot of their, in fact, I think all their stuff is available at Amazon right now. So that's cool. And it's very, very low price, which is really something else because when I was an electrician growing up, prices on that stuff was just Now, this one's caught my curiosity because I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it's like, cool. What is it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, nice. Cell phone. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. That is cool. And they got a little pad right here. I think this is for shipping or something, but yeah, there we go. And, it's a sticky pad for what? Okay, for this, but yeah, I got a little, whoops, it's sticking to me. Great. And it's a little cell phone holder. That is, man, is that ever nice. And does that telescope or anything? No, don't think so. Anyway, it's all Tesmen. And then they've got, looks like we've got a Tesmen scarf, I'm going to call it. Yeah, it is. Oh, cashmere. Cashmere. No, and it's not a scarf. It is definitely a Christmas thing here. Wowee. Eileen is something else. She is super nice, easy to deal with. She's always been a great little gal for talking to discussing, tools from Tesmen and stuff. Looks like we got a tote bag from Tesmen. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know what's in the box, so like I say, you and I are just finding out right now with what we've got here. And they also have this, which thinking it's a towel, maybe. I don't really know. Let's get it out. Oh man, it looks fluffy, whatever it is. Here we go. Yeah. Oh wow, look at this thing. Look at this. Oh man, yeah, that is cool. Oh man, the other thing they did years ago, well, actually it was this past year, they sent me 2 of the Chinese knots, which I think they're fascinating. I've got them hanging up right over here by the saw blades, and I always looked at those and thought they are very pretty by design. Anyways, oh man, Eileen, thank you so much. You didn't have to do all this, but we'll get this out of the way because we actually have something else. And Eileen, I think, sent this over. I think I'll have to double check because I may have this wrong, but I thought she was setting up to send me a tape measure. So now I got to figure out who sent me the tape measure, I guess. But this is an interesting one because it is laser, but it's also metric and it's also standard measurement. Also has a digital readout on the side. Looks like it has a lot of features, and it on the tape side it goes up to 16 feet, but on the laser you can run up to 130 feet. So it's got quite a few positive things. And if you're not sure about a gift to buy for somebody, sometimes something like this is really cool because it combines a lot of different things with just a tape measure. Well, let's get her out and have a look at her. Oh, got to put the batteries in first. That would be cool. Wow. And yep, it's got, and so this is one of the reasons why I would keep this tape measure, besides the fact that it's white on the background so it's easier to read, but it has the metric, which I use a lot of times around the 3D printers. Metric is like, that's all I use. And it also has, of course, a standard measurement, which is handy around the house if you're doing some, home repairs or something like that. But it also has this digital readout here, which when you put the batteries in, you can use the laser function, which fires off of here. And also you can fire that laser off when you need it and get, a laser measurement. And usually I really like, I'm a tape guy, like if I have to run something, a tape, I measure, yeah, I know what it is. But when it comes to lasers, I have never been able to get the trust in a laser for, distance, that sort of thing. But it is nice that it goes up to 130 feet. So if you have something that's more than just a, tape measure kind of job, you can run the laser and actually get the longer, measurement. That is pretty cool. But I'll have to, and I'll provide a link in the description below where you can find this. This is just one of those, I think it's a great gift or something around the shop that you don't have normally. Like, let's face it, if I buy a Craftsman right now, it's not going to come with these kind of features. In fact, that's the only problem I do have with Craftsman is they don't have that metric side here on the tape. And like I said, most people probably wouldn't need it, but I use it constantly. I only have one tape measure in the whole household right now that has the metric on it, and I have to go look for that tape every time I'm dealing with the 3D printer stuff, because a lot of times I'm checking the plate size versus the product, or even measuring up for a product sometimes if I'm helping somebody out with something. Later, I think next year, we're going to be doing some gears for a helicopter. We're going to be 3D printing some gears. That ought to be interesting. We'll see how all that goes. I don't know. We'll start that next year, next month, whatever, but hopefully we'll get into it. In the meantime, again, I got to thank Eileen for just sending the stuff over here, and the tape measure, that is so cool. There's it's a big thick user manual and focus, and it looks like it's just got a lot of features, which is really cool. And that digital readout is also in metric and or normal, what we call normal. Yeah, And again, it's just handy to have because the tape measure offers a lot of different features in just one single tape measure at a great price. Link in the description below. You knew that was coming. Okay, I had to run and change a little bit. I've got my Tesmen cashmere scarf on from Eileen. Eileen, are you married? Just a question. In the meantime, I've put batteries in the tape measure. Now, the tape measure is from a company, and I'm having trouble with the name here, but it's Ink Irma. That's the name of the tape measure company. Yeah. And the thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get this, let's see if we can fire this up. Now, there's a button here, okay. Oh, and there's a red dot on my bench here. So we'll just show you the red dot. Yeah, there it is there. And the readout, which is right on the side here, is nice and bright. And you can also have an inches or metric. And you can have the inches, or you can have the feet with the inches, or just the feet, and also just metric where it's just in millimeters or looks like meters. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. Now, I've got one problem right now. I guess we'll hold both buttons down, see if it's beeping. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to shut this thing off now. Error. Yeah, of course it would be error. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I did shut it off. I held the top button down here long enough that it finally shut itself off. But when you first start it up, it almost immediately, you know, knocks the red light, the little laser out. And don't ever flash that in your eyes, of course, you know, safety first. But yeah, that is cool. Up to 130 feet. Now, the take part, I don't know if I mentioned it, up to 16 feet, which again that's plenty for most of the projects that I do. I don't need anything more than that. Now, we're gonna try to shut it off again. Let me just hold this button, see if it'll, okay, it beeps. I think you have to hold both buttons. Yeah, it's not, oh, it went off. Okay, right on. Okay, good. And it also came with, by the way, Duracell batteries. They're a little more money, yeah. And you can also hear a 3D printer running. Just out of Yahoo, whatever, today, probably one of the biggest sales days of the year for some reason. The second last day of the year, and we've had a lot of shipping orders come in for 3D printed stuff, so wow. Anyway, so we've been kind of busy on that one. Now, here's the plan. I'm going to put all this back together. Like I said, I'm going to keep this for the time being because it's something I could really use around here badly. I think as early as tomorrow, I'm going to try to get a video out. And what I'm going to try to do is cover some of this other stuff, like probably either the printer or the welder or something. Got to play catch up a little bit because I'm really just behind, you know, and feeling better, which is a good thing. So, hey, thanks for checking in on Coffee and Tools, and please like, share, subscribe, ring the notice bell. I will be back tomorrow with one of these other items. Wow, over and out.